Trevor Dunne, gentleman of the turf and kind man of the turf, liked by all, likeable, generous, always hospitable. Trevor, can I start off by thank you and congratulate you for being you? And then also, can you now tell all of these rascals who watch these videos how to have a bit of kindness and integrity like yourself?
Well, that's a lovely thing to say, Ben. I mean, the trick is, get on with everyone. I mean, if you're nice to people, you get the best out of them. You go to some bars and restaurants and the staff are rude to you. Do be nice to people and you'll get the best out of them.
In a modern and automated world, you're a man who understands customer service and really getting to know people.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's an individual.
It's key.
Now,
don't take your customers for granted. They'll go somewhere else.
I agree. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You have brilliant soft social and networking skills, but where do these come from, Trevor? Where did they come from? Where did you learn these?
I think my father had a bit of a personality, and I took it rubbed off on me, and I just like to be nice to people, expand my network when I can, meet new people. I love meeting new people, and the racing game is the best place to meet people. It really is. It's a fantastic place to meet people.
You do love people, yes. Yeah. Now, do you know, you've always been so kind to my son, and an elderly gentleman, Andy, came over earlier.
And do you know like my racing manager, Andy?
Andy said something to me. He said, do you know who the best person to do an interview with? He said, is Trevor, because everybody here likes him, and nobody knows more people than Trevor. He said that, and I said, you can't believe it, I'm doing one in half an hour.
Well, Andy's always with me. They call him the Lodge. And I call him my racing manager. I can't go anywhere without him. I love him to death.
That's it.
Man from Nottingham.
Who was your mentor, and what do you carry on from them?
Mentor, I mean, I've met some great people who've helped me along the way in life. I was lucky enough to work for Betfair, and the reason I worked for Betfair, I met a man called Tony McKay. He got me the job. He asked me to introduce him to all the bookmakers in Ireland and get them trading on Betfair, which I did. And that went well for a couple of years, and then I was headhunted, and so was he. We went to BetTech, and I was with BetTech for 19 years, doing the same sort of thing, working with the bookmakers on course, and that was providing the liquidity, maybe 20% liquidity for BetTech in general, you know. So, I did that for 19 years. I've been to every single racetrack in England and Ireland, and I've met some amazing people along the way.
And what did Tony McKay teach you? What did you see him do that was effective?
The minute he walked on a racetrack, I would say one thing about Tony. I think he's living in Cambodia now, a great man. People would run over to him and shake his hand, just to, and he knew everyone. He knew very wealthy people. He knew the scoundrels. He did characters, absolute characters, and he was one himself.
So he was down to earth, and he could talk to anybody.
Talk to anyone, yeah. It's a good trait.
What's your favourite song, and what meaning does it come with for you, Trevor?
Well, it's got to be Paul Weller is my hero, then.
I always see Paul Weller walking around Maida Vale.
Yes,
he
all the time.
He always looks in a bad mood, and I see him on Portobello Road, always in a bad mood.
Yeah, I've met him so many times. I've seen him in concert hundreds of times, and I've also met him around Warwick Avenue and Little Venice and places like that. He's got a song, I think, he was in the Jam, he was in the Style Council, but when he went solo, he was going through divorce, record companies wouldn't take him. He released a song, his first single called Into Tomorrow, and it's sort of retrospective, looking back and, am I going to make it on my own? And there's a good line in the song called, just Into Tomorrow. It's a great song, just a fantastic song. Into Tomorrow.
Don't you think that in dark moments we all ask ourselves, are we going to make it?
Yeah, Into the Stars. There's a line in it, Into the Stars and always up. Just be positive. Something will happen.
You're right. If you keep going.
If you keep going, something will happen.
And do the right thing.
Yeah, you're going to have bad days in this industry. You're going to have bad days, but you will have good ones if you persist.
Now, you've met every type of person, and you're able to connect with people, but where would you most like to visit or travel to? Where's on your list?
Clacton on Sea? No.
Get good fish and chips?
Good fish and chips. I've been to Clacton. I love Clacton. Japan.
I knew you were going to say that. Japan. Yeah, everyone goes there for the food.
Yeah, I mean, not just the food. I think the way the people, the respect they have for each other, the quality of life, they're respecting each other's space. No loud music. They're amazing. They're amazing race.
You live by manners, don't you? Manners are very important.
They will teach you lessons in life. It really would.
When have you felt most disappointed? You're a cheerful man, but that comes with sadness. When have you felt most disappointed, Trev?
I think when Barton Bank fell at the last in the 1994 King George, when I was skinned living in London, and I said, right, I know I've missed Christmas, but at least I go home for New Year's. Adrian Maguire, he falls at the last. Ended in tears.
Oh dear.
I'll be very disappointed if Arsenal don't win the league this year as well. They should do. I think they're 10s on now, they should do.
Now, Trevor, on your travels, you don't just meet bookmakers, you meet professional gamblers, you meet businessmen, businesswomen, you meet operators of all types.
Yeah.
What must somebody who gets to the top have in their armoury?
I think you've got to do your due diligence on the people you're doing business with. You've got to know. You've got to have a knowledge. Don't approach anything without half-baked. Don't do anything half-baked. You need a lot of look along the way. You've got to be loyal. You've got to be fair, and you've got to be resilient in life. Resilience. You're going to take a lot of knocks. I've had a lot of knocks in life. Business-wise, and you just get back up and get back on your horse. Things will work out okay. Hard work.
Do you know what, Trevor? That's
always
true
prevails.
Wisdom there. Know who you're dealing with and
Exactly.
have resilience.
Yeah, exactly.
Really, that prepare.
Yeah.
I suppose that networking is your business, so you almost prepare your network.
Oh yeah, your network is well, we'll get onto that now later, but network is a big thing, yeah.
What drew you into the betting world, Trev?
I mean, at first, my local racetrack was Leopardstown, and my dad used to bring me there when I was 11, 12, 13, and just to stand on the rails in Leopardstown and watch the likes of Sean Graham, Davey Meehan go up at the first show, watching all the runners write the prices on their cards, running away, giving the prices to, just the slang in the ring, the tic-tac.
So it's the betting ring that
The betting ring was amazing, and Leopardstown is my local course where I'm from. I've been living in London for 38 years, but my local racetrack where I'm from is Leopardstown, and there was some great characters in the ring at that time.
What's your favourite quality in a friend? You're a friend to so many, but what's the favourite quality for you in a friend?
If I'm scared to get a few quid off. No, but I think it's loyalty. It has to be loyalty. Loyalty in a friend. So, if you really need to go to a friend and say, listen, I need to talk to you about something, but I don't want you to tell anyone. No problem. But put your arm around you and say, yeah, listen, give you some sound advice. That's enough for me. It's amazing what an arm around someone will do for them.
A calming soul.
Calming soul. It's amazing what it does for people. Talking is a great thing. It really is.
You're a very aware person.
Yeah.
What are you scared of, Trevor?
I'd hate to be in a position where I couldn't make it today to Aintree, because of ill health. I wouldn't be able to play golf again, or losing, a family member, that kind of stuff,
What would you advise your younger self? It's gone well, but what would you advise your younger self?
One thing I've always looked back and thought about myself, and I speak to younger kids as well who are new to the betting game, which is a fantastic game to get involved in, is contacts. If I had gone back when I was 18, right, I'm 55 now, and make a spreadsheet of every single person I met, put on a spreadsheet what company he's with, it's amazing the contacts you have in this game. You can build yourself such a network very easy.
A good black book is worth a lot of money.
Oh, it's everybody young in this game. Keep on meeting people. Keep on making contacts. Most important thing.
Trevor, you have so much to offer, and do you know something? This was a masterclass in networking and how to conduct yourself. Thank you very much for this lesson. I'm going to watch it several times because you drum home some very important rules there, and there's a lot for young people to learn from too.
Thank you, Ben. I've learned a lot from you as well, so thank you very much.
Take care.
Gentlemen.
Thank you.